Okay, so this is gonna be another try to do a review on the newest Killer Be Killed album that is called Reelected Hero. And the reason why I have to want to do a part two is because the first one was, when I listened to it, it was really bad. So I want to give this album the best review I can possibly give. And okay, let's start. The first, I think the first thing I want to say is that it's so cool to see three amazing vocalists um, together, like Troy from Mastodon, Gray Puciado from the Black Queen and the Link Escape Planets, and it's not longer anymore. And then obviously Max Cavalera from from Sepultura, Soulfly, Cavalera Conspiracy, and Nail Bomb, and this supergroup is amazing together. And my favorite songs of the album have to be Left for Century, The Great Purge, Crowded Wound, and Bad Dream. Dream Gone Bad, and Calm Before the Inner Storm is my favorite song. And all of this song in the album is so different. They take you like from one place there and the other place later and so on. It's always like a very different position of the songs, and you have very much. I think the interesting cool thing here is that you hear like Max in some places, you hear Troy in some places, you hear Gray Puciado in some places, but they feel so different from their own bands. So like if you listen to Mastodon, you don't kind of feel like, for me personally, you don't feel like that is Mastodon when you hear Killer Be Killed. When you listen to Killer Be Killed, this sounds like Killer Be Killed, and that should be. When you should know that when you listen to Killer Be Killed, that is what you listen to. You don't need to listen to Mastodon when you listen to Killer Be Killed. When you listen to Mastodon, you don't need to listen to Killer Be Killed, because should be different bands, and they are very cool because they can, example, Great Puciado, how he can, example, change his voice when he sing or he scream or he like a whisper. That is very cool. You almost you know that it's on a free vocalist, but sometimes it sounds like it's five vocalists that sing on the song. And yeah, I think this is very cool to hear that. And like it's because I'm personally, the reason why I am no Killers Be Killed, because why I listen to them in the first place is because of Max. I am Soulfly and a Cavalera Conspiracy and a Nail Bomb, and obviously a Sepultura fan. So there is a reason why I knows about that band, because of this kind of thing. And the other bands like the Link Escape Planet or Mastodon, I'm not so do not know so very much. I have listened to like two albums from Mastodon. The Oblivion, I think the one is called, and so on. Yeah, but it's cool to hear them in this band, to hear them all three together. And then you have the guy I always remember the name of, but he play in the yeah yeah, sorry, I always, sorry for that, I always forget the drummer's name, because I never heard his band, but he play like Mute Toy Band. I think one of them called Mute Toy Band, and so on. And yeah, so, and then okay, obviously they have released a very cool music video. They have released like three music videos. Was one is the best music video they have done is obviously the Crowded Wound, because it's the whole song, from start to end is, I think it's made from Grey Puciado have made the song, and you can see it in some like the kind of artistic way the music video is done is very, 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 very artistic. Uh, like almost like it's like some kind of hell. It's like kind of hell and afterlife, and you see the souls, and you see the like mechanical things. Like people is too much connected to the like to the mobile phones. They forget to meet people because the mobile phone take over them souls, and this kind of that's what you feel in the song. You feel like very, very like it's almost like if if heaven was electronic, that is kind of thing you feel with that music video. It's very good, and I don't know if that will be if this gonna be the best album of this year, or but it's gonna be one of the best albums, absolutely. And that for me it's gonna be very interesting to see how this band like Kill Be Killed will how they people will look at them like 20 years from now, or other bands like Ministry, or was the Mastodon, like a rapper Aesop Rock, like very musicians that is very different from the other kind of musicians, that it's very future, like maybe that sounds a bit silly, but like a futuristic kind of musicians, that is almost like you almost listen to the future of music when you listen to them, in some sense, because they're so so different, but they in some way, but it's still very, very similar when they are together. And obviously because Max is have all of his Soulfly albums, he invite guests from other bands like hip hop stars, like hip hop musicians, rockers, heavy metal, deathcore, R&B. He have many different guests from different genres of music. So maybe that is a reason why he yeah. So that is one part, and then obviously he played with in the album Omen. He played with Great Pussy on the song Rise of the Fallen, uh, and yeah, and then Great Pussy had played with Mixed Hell. So it's the that is Max Cavalera's brothers. That's Igor Cavalera that play in Mixed Hell with his wife, and so on. So it's very, I think it's very because of the Max family. I think all of these three musicians, that are a big artist group, are very diverse because they have done so many things. They are not shy to try new. They are not afraid to swim on dangerous waters, because they want to develop themselves much more and more and more and more. And I think if for example, if you do like a kind of Max Cavalera kind of marathon, and you start like from the first album, I think it's called Necromancer. I think Necromancer. Then you go to you start from the beginning, the first Sepultura album to the last Sepultura album when Max was in it. That was Roots, and then you go like to the first then of course you have in the middle of Chaos AD. Before Chaos AD, you listen to Nail Bomb. Then you go back to Chaos AD. Then you listen to the first Soulfly album, and then you come to the first Cavalera Conspiracy album. Then the first and the third album. Then because I read three albums, Cavalera Conspiracy. Then you listen to Kill Be Killed, and then you listen to the final Kill Be Killed. And if you want to do like a extremely big like a Max Cavalera musician marathon, with every band he have been in, it's going to be a long week maybe to listen to all of them that he have been in. And he been in so many bands. He have so many guests from different bands. I don't know if any musician in the world have so many guests in their albums like as Max Cavalera. I don't know. I think if I have to think now, okay. I think it's. I think somebody have to tell me in the comments if I'm wrong here. If Max Cavalera, like if Soulfly is the only metal band that have in the of all of their albums have a guest from another band, because Korn do not have it. Maybe one time Korn have it. Slipknot do not have it. Hatebreed have it some maybe one time. Hatebreed, Chimera, Devon. But I think that's special with Soulfly because they have with the guest thing, and that is the reason why I think Max works so well with Killer Be Killed, because he are used to in some songs to sing with other musician that is different from him, that sing in a different way, have a different music genre comparable to his music genre, and this kind of thing. For example, one example that is very unique in metal is if you listen to the song Tree of Pain, for example, and then you listen to Pain or Soulfly's album Prophecy, The Wings, and you listen to these songs, and then you listen to like the other song that you have done. It's so different, but this is almost like a mix of R&B and like a very aggressive, extremely aggressive, like how can extremely aggressive, like a skater punk kind of mixed with very heavy-handed metal, and so it's almost like very soft and extremely aggressive combination. It's, yeah, you have to listen to the song Tree of Pain. It's the second album Soulfly have made. Soulfly, no, sorry for that. It's the third album that Soulfly have made. Soulfly 3. Is that that is album with the Tree of Pain, and the song just, yeah, and you hear Max Cavalera sing with the female in the Soulfly 2 and Soulfly 3 and Soulfly 4, and it's so cool to see how much different the album from Soulfly changed. Like you hear totally differently from Soulfly then to back to the primitive Soulfly 3, Prophecy, Dark Ages, Conqueror, Omen, Enslave, and you hear all the, and of course the Savage, and so on and so on. You hear an Archangel, and then Ritual. You hear so much differences. You hear, and the other thing that's cool also with Max is that he have always invite other besides vocalist guests, and also invite like instrumental guests, like one play like a violin, horn, flute, so many different things. That is the cool thing here, and there is a reason I think Max and Greg and Troy are the best thing together, because they are open for something maybe other metal bands or other musicians in the world are not open for, because they are maybe afraid of the consequence of what will happen, or they may, and I think because of the Mastodon's fans and the great Dillinger Escapes fans and Soulfly fans are, I think, very open-minded peoples, So we are more easy. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just talking horseshit now. But I think maybe that is the reason why we may, or people that are fans of Aesop Rock or other like MF Doom. Maybe that we are more that maybe that is very people that are very open minded for new things into the musician world. That we are all ministry in this kind of thing. So yeah, so that is a reason why I think Kill the Kill is a cool thing that have happened. And I'm also very glad that it's a band now. It's as we have two albums now. Then I really want to hear the third album sometime in the future. Maybe they're gonna do a third album. Um, and then yeah, so that is the thing. Thing I really want to say is a reluctant hero, Kill Be Killed. This the flaming supergroup. I think yeah, it's a super good band, and I strongly recommend the album, and I strongly recommend to listen to. If you don't, if you never heard about Kill Be Kill, what you're waiting for? Turn the music on and listen to them, and yeah, that's everything I want to say. Hope you like it. Bye.